78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. All right, so a few of my subs wanted me to give my breakdown to David Benavidez versus David Morrell Jr. Coming up here pretty soon in a couple of weeks. Look, it's February 1st. It's a PBC card. One of only two cards, PBC cards to my knowledge, that are currently on the docket. You know, this fight, and then a month after that, you got Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. And I don't even really know who's on that undercard. But this is what we got here. In my opinion, David Morrell versus David Benavidez I don't think enough people are excited about this fight as they should be. I think this has the potential to be a very, very explosive fight, a classic fight, possibly even fight of the year. It has the potential, it has the makings of fight of the year caliber fight. But these guys don't like each other. I watched the interview on Ariel Helwani show. Every time they get around each other, it's back and forth, constant he said, she said nonsense. And Benavidez let it be known, I don't like you, I'm coming to hurt you, right? And I could tell in his face he meant it. He's not just talking for the cameras. Benavidez is going to come in here and try to hurt Morrell. And Morrell is no slouch. He's going to come up in here and know that Benavidez is coming. And I think Morrell might have something waiting for Benavidez. So this is how I see the fight going. Well, what needs to happen for Benavidez to win, I say this. I think David Benavidez needs to he has to be himself. He has to come forward, press the action, but he has to be defensively responsible because Benavidez likes to come in and he squares up a lot. He's so confident in his stalker game and his ability to come off the ring. His foot placement is not always really very good where it should be. And you can catch him, a good counterpuncher or somebody who knows what they're doing, especially like Morrell, who got a sneaky left hand and who's big and got a longer reach than Benavidez. While Benavidez is coming in stalking and his feet are squared up and he's not balanced the way he should be, Morrell, if done correctly, can catch Benavidez flush. You know what I'm saying? He can catch him flush and possibly hurt him. I think Morrell has, clearly he has one-punch knockout power, but does he have one-punch knockout power versus a guy like Benavidez? We don't know because Benavidez looks to have a real solid chin. So I think that Benavidez has to be careful when he's coming in and he's stalking and cutting the ring off. He can't let his anger get the best of him. He has to be able to continue to do what he does because he gives good angles and feints and stuff. Benavidez does real good feints and stuff like that. He changes the range on them a lot like that. He did it to Demetrius Andrade. I was kind of shocked at how easily he beat Demetrius Andrade. Andrade is one of the best boxers, pure boxers of his generation. Yeah, I know he wasn't at his, he's past his best, but still, Andrade could not keep Benavidez off of him, right? Now, Andrade had, on occasion, did land some good, clean left hands down the pipe on Benavidez, but he just couldn't, he didn't have enough power to make Benavidez respect him. Benavidez just threw them punches off. So I think David Morrell will have that kind of power. So Benavidez is going to have to be careful not to get caught squaring up, and he's going to have to be defensively responsible. Can't let his emotions get the best of him. And if he does what he does, I think that with enough accumulating punches and punishment that he puts on Morrell, I think that David Benavidez probably wears out Morrell and stops him late, I say 11th round, or it goes to the decision. I think this is going to be a dramatic fight. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just seeing a dramatic fight, okay? A classic fight. I just see it. Now, this could go totally left. If these guys talk all this mess and go up in here and lay an egg and they both scared of each other, then, hey, it is what it is. But I don't see that happening. I think that two guys like this of this caliber, it's going to be fireworks. Now, Morrell, how could he win? I think I kind of said it while I was talking about this, but Morrell has to catch David Benavidez coming in. He has to use his reach, use his jab. I'm not saying run from David Benavidez, but he has to use angles. He shouldn't move around and try to like escape and stuff like that. You have to fight Benavidez, okay? All right, running from him and boxing from the outside, being an outboxer only excites Benavidez and makes him feel confident, makes him feel like he got you on the run or something. And then he loves chasing you and cutting out in the ring, and it wears you out doing that too. I think Morrell would be more effective by simply standing his ground to a degree, using his jab and turning. Every time Benavidez comes in, you just turn him and work him from angles, right? It's going to be some clinches. There's going to be a lot of clinching in the fight. You push him up off for you, or you get out the way, and you reset. I think that's what he has to do. You got to use his jab, use that red jab, and because Benavidez is good at using angles too, or changing his level. So I think you got to use his jab, Morrell, as a range finder, all right? And Morrell likes to take his right hand, and referees let him get away with it. But he take his right hand and he act like he's jabbing. And sometimes he'll take the lead hand of the fighter and hold it, like pull it down, and then throw his left hand. Sneaky stuff, you know what I'm saying? Real sneaky stuff. But if he can get away with it, do that. But Morrell has to make Benavidez respect his power. Morrell has to be disciplined. He cannot go wild, because sometimes he does that. He goes crazy, starts coming in forward, swinging for the fences, and if he get mad, think he got Benavidez hurt, and he mess around and blow his wad, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. Benavidez is going to work him. So the best chance for Morrell to win this fight, I think, is to catch Benavidez while he's coming in with his feet together like he does a lot. All right? But in my opinion, Benavidez is going to win the fight. I think he's going to stop Morrell probably around 11th round, maybe even 12th. I wouldn't be shocked if it go the distance, but I'm just seeing Benavidez winning this fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man, because I don't want to feel like I'm disrespecting Morrell, but I think that Benavidez really wants this win. Now, as for the juice, okay, there's been a lot of allegations surrounding David Morrell being on steroids or avoiding vital testing, things of that nature. I'm not too familiar with it. I heard a lot of people complaining about it, different fighters that have fought Morrell, complaining, doing interviews and stuff like that. And David Benavidez brought it up. He insinuated that, he basically accused Morrell of being on the juice in previous fights. He said he ain't going to be on it now because, we got him on that testing. We got him on that vital testing, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't really like Morrell's response when called out about that. I don't know if it was just a misunderstanding with the English or what, but he seemed kind of like shook with that a little bit. Kind of like he didn't know what to say or whatever. He didn't have a good comeback, witty comeback for that, But he was all with the smoke when Benavidez was just trash talking. But with the steroid conversation, Morrell kind of got a little bit shaky to me. But other than that, that don't mean that he's guilty or nothing. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if Morrell don't look like himself all of a sudden. That's just gonna enhance the rumors. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Who y'all got winning this fight? 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this video. But beyond all things, sign up to the Patreon. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on over, sign up today, get some of that good game. We're part of it up. Deuces.